Okay, everyone, we are on our second sentence type. It's called the compound sentence. And remember, I mentioned before that compound means to combine two things. So a compound sentence would mean that two independent clauses are joined together. And there are actually two types of sentences that I want to review. And the reason why I'm separating them out as two different types is because the punctuation is different for each type. So I think it helps you to remember the punctuation when I separate it out. So one type I call is the less formal compound. The other type is the more formal compound. But again, because there's two things that kind of are married together, I want to first take a look at the less formal compound sentence. So the less formal compound is two independent clauses that are connected by one of only 7 coordinating conjunctions. These are also, a way to remember it is to call it fan voice. So these are the conjunctions for, and, nor, but, or, yet, or so. And it's only these 7 words. These are called coordinators. So with these words, coordinators, they express a relationship between the ideas, but they don't emphasize that one idea is more important than another. So for example, Jenny likes cats, she dislikes dogs. Both are equal. Matt dislikes cats, he got a dog. Both ideas are important. Jenny likes cats, Joe likes them too. They're equal in importance. But when you add one of the fanboys, one of the coordinators, it shows a relationship between the ideas, and it makes your ideas clearer and more logical to a reader or to a listener. The coordinator connects the clauses to create a single sentence. It's important that you do not separate these two ideas. You're combining these two independent clauses and merging them together. So Jenny likes cats, but she dislikes dogs. We usually, although sometimes, very rarely, in certain cases, we start a sentence with coordinators. But most of the time, we do not. We combine the sentence. So to say Jenny likes cats, period, but she dislikes dogs, that's not really very good to do. So I would say don't do that. Instead, combine it with a comma and one of the fanboys. And again, the punctuation is pretty easy. You have the independent clauses, the two independent clauses, and you combine it together with a comma and the coordinator. And here's a list of all of the relationships. So if you want to express cause, for example, you can use for. And means addition. Nor means negative addition. But be careful with nor, because the verb structure changes a little bit. So Joe doesn't like to talk much, nor does he like to smile. So pay attention to that switching around of the verb and the subject in the second independent clause. But shows contrast, or shows choice, yet also shows contrast, and so shows result. So here I'd like you to pause the video here and then write the sentences, these 4 sentences in your notes. And what I want you to do then is to circle the subjects, underline the verbs, but then put triangles around the connecting word, or in this case, the coordinating conjunction.